evening all. This is Anusha Siruri. I started this YouTube channel to help the chemistry aspirants to understand the different concepts of chemistry. Today I would like to start the different concepts of engineering chemistry. Here we'll start with electrochemistry first. Electrochemistry is a branch of physical chemistry which deals with the interconversion of electrical energy into chemical energy as well as chemical energy into electrical energy, vice versa. Here in this sentence, what we have to observe, how the electrical energy is converted into chemical energy as well how the chemical energy is converted into electrical energy. So by using these concepts, we'd like to explain the application of battery chemistry. So far it is quite interesting. So before going to start about the battery chemistry, firstly we have to know all these basic concepts, that is redox, what is meant by redox reaction, what is meant by electrode potential, how the EMF is generated, and how the cells are joined together to form a battery. Before going to start a battery chemistry, we'd like to learn about all this. Firstly, redox reaction. Here redox reaction is nothing but, here both oxidation and reduction reactions takes place simultaneously. Here firstly my question is how the EMF is generated within the battery. Here the chemical energy is converted into electrical energy through a predominant redox reaction. That is redox reaction. What is that? Oxidation and reduction reactions takes place simultaneously. What is meant by oxidation? The loss of electrons. The loss of electrons by the metal, here known as oxidation. Here which metals having oxidation tendency, which metals having reduction tendency. So we'll discuss later in detail about this. Here firstly, when zinc metal is taken in zinc sulfate solution, zinc readily loses its electrons rather than deposition of zinc 2 plus on the zinc rod. It is having more tendency to convert into zinc 2 plus ions than decomposition of zinc 2 plus on the zinc rod. Here in this, the zinc is converted into zinc 2 plus, and this zinc 2 plus comes into this solution and the electrons leaves on the zinc rod, so that this zinc metal attains a negative charge. Mostly in the cell, here this zinc metal attains negative charge by the oxidation, so that anode will get always negative charge. We know this point. Here another example, if we take copper. When a copper metal is placed in 1 molar of copper sulfate solution, here copper 2 plus ions present in copper sulfate solution gains electrons and undergoes reduction and deposits on the copper rod or copper metal. So that what we understood from this, here the copper 2 plus ions deposited on the copper rather than the release of copper 2 plus ions into the solution. Means here it involves in reduction. Gaining of electrons is called reduction. We know that example electrochemical cell, galvanic cell, which is very famous example. Both the two electrodes, zinc electrode and copper electrodes, are connected in a cell, that is called galvanic cell. We'll discuss in detail. Here what we conclude from this, by the oxidation of zinc it attains negative charge, so that here considered as anode. In this, by the deposition of copper, here this electrode gets positive charge. So by this positive charge, here cathode reduction reaction takes place, which will get positive charge. So cathodic electrode is a positive electrode, anode electrode is a negative electrode. So copper 2 plus ions present in copper sulfate may gain these electrons and forms copper, which is deposited on the copper rod. Here oxidation, reduction. If both the reactions takes place simultaneously in a system, that is called redox reaction. Later on, how the single electrode potential is developed as well EMF is generated, let us see. By taking the same example, what is meant by single electrode potential? Single electrode is nothing but when a metal or non-metal is placed in its own salt solution, that is called single electrode. What is meant by electrode? Here everyone knows this, a cell consists of two electrodes. Two electrodes means two single electrodes. Single electrodes means when a metal or non-metal is placed in its own salt solution is considered as a single electrode. In the single electrode, how the potential difference is arises? Let us see. Firstly, what is the definition for single electrode potential? The potential difference that exists between when a metal is placed in its own salt solution means the potential difference between metal and its own salt solution. What is meant by own salt solution? For example, if zinc is placed in zinc sulfate, that is a single electrode. Zinc sulfate is the own salt solution of zinc, means having one common ion. If we take chloride non-metal electrode, that is chlorine electrode, here when chlorine gas is passed through the HCl solution, that is an example for chlorine non-metal electrode. Here in this, when zinc metal is placed in zinc sulfate having common ion, that is zinc sulfate, zinc is considered as a single electrode. One more example, copper is placed in copper sulfate solution having common ion, that is own salt solution. Here whenever the zinc is placed in zinc rod or zinc metal placed in zinc sulfate, it readily loses its electrons by forming zinc 2 plus ions. That means oxidation reaction takes place. As a result, what happened? Here there is a difference between oxidation states of these two metals, that is it is having 0 oxidation state, zinc is having +2 oxidation state. So because of the difference in that, the potential difference exists between these two, that will be considered as an oxidation potential. Generally the standard oxidation potential of zinc is minus 0.76 volts, which is measured with the help of saturated gallium electrode. In the case of copper electrode, when a copper rod is placed in copper sulfate solution, it is having the tendency of gaining electrons. Copper 2 plus ions present in copper sulfate readily gains electrons and deposited on the copper. So what happened here also, the oxidation difference in oxidation states, here again the potential difference exists between copper rod and copper 2 plus solution. So that potential difference is known as reduction potential. Reduction potential of copper is 0.34 volts. What is the chemical change involved? Copper 2 plus 2e minus gives rise to Cu, that is reduction reaction. The potential developed is reduction potential. I hope you all understood the concepts. I'll come up with some more concepts in the next video. Thank you all.